Hello, Fee Jamieson-Folland, beaming in from a very beautiful spot, which I'll tell you more about in a minute. So I'm the Lifestyle Aligner, and I am passionate about helping you to live the life that you love. So, as promised, I am beaming in from the very beautiful Matakana. I'm inside at the moment because we've just had a little bit of a rain shower, so I thought I'd better be inside. You might see some of the drops coming down still from above. We've actually got a balcony above as well, which is rather lovely. It's a beautiful day here in this Matakana paradise. And I have a question for you. If there was a way for you to be able to learn 70% faster, that's 70% faster, could it be useful? And you think, well, learning faster, maybe you've already graduated, you're not at college anymore. Well, if you think about it, could there be a skill or a concept that it would be worth learning that could make your life better? It might mean that you could be more efficient at work. It might mean that you could save better or invest better, or whatever it is that the skill is. If you could learn 70% faster, could that be useful? Well, for most of us, it's a yes. And I learned from a gentleman, Mark Janosweski, maybe that's the way to pronounce his name, who was sharing this concept that actually, when we do it, it helps the learning centers in our brain open up and increase our effectiveness at work by like 37% or more, but also to help us improve all areas of our lives in terms of relationships, effectiveness, focus, productivity, even our immune systems. So what is it? What is this thing that if we do it or we practice it, it can increase our learning by 70%? Well, I was intrigued to learn that it's actually to find a way to be happier. You say, well, maybe if I was more effective, I'd be happier. And it's this conundrum, which is that if we think about kind of the classic that there are plenty of people on the planet who have way less than we have and will ever have, and yet they're happy. And so it's a focus on gratitude, which I know many of you practice like I do. And an awareness of gratitude can help us be happy no matter what our circumstances, no matter what our situation. And so being happy and finding a way to tune into what has us happy, and as you probably know by now, I truly believe, and I found it's not just based on a belief, it's what I've consistently found, is that because each of us has this unique cellular fingerprint, that way, a way to be happy is unique to each of us. So for me, one of the things that gives me enormous happiness is to be out in places like this. So I make that part of my routine every day, several times a day. Deep breathing even can have me feel happy. Hanging out with people I love and I care about, connecting with them in some way, especially over interesting times with COVID and the pandemic, finding ways to connect with one another, even if we don't have the luxury of a physical hug. So I'm curious to hear if you're open to sharing. I always love hearing from you, you know that. But what is your way? What's one way that you found that has you feel happy, regardless of whether you've won the lottery or something? It's finding a way to help yourself feel happy no matter what. And please do keep sharing your sunshine till I see you on this week's Alive with Fee. And as you know, I really enjoy hearing from you. Ciao for now.